Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Banking for Legacy, where we help families and business owners take control of their finances, build wealth, and stop depending on traditional banks. I'm your host, Nelson Pizarro, an IBC practitioner. Before we start, please don't forget to grab a copy of Becoming Your Own Banker by R. Nelson Nash. This book changes the way you think about your money, and it's the foundation of everything we talk about on this podcast. Enjoy it. Let me ask you this question. Have you ever looked at your credit card statement and thought, how is it possible that I've been paying for months, but my balance barely moves? You're not alone. Millions of Americans are stuck in that same cycle, sending hundreds of dollars to the bank every month and watching most of it go straight to interest. But what if I could flip that for you? What if you could become the banker? Earning the interest, controlling the cash flow, and never asking permission to use your money again. That's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Now, before I go further, this is an example, not financial advice. Everybody's policies and credit card debt is different, so just bear with me with how I'm explaining these examples. Let's break this down. Say you got $20,000 sitting in your savings account right now. Feels good, right? But at the same time, you've got $5,000 of credit card balance at around 20% interest. You're paying roughly $250 per month to try and pay it off as fast as you can. Here's a reality check. On that $5,000 balance, about $83 goes to principal roughly, and $167 goes to interest in the beginning. That means 2/3 of your payment is profit for not you, but the banks. If you keep paying $250 a month, it'll take you around 26 months to pay it off. And you're spending roughly $1,500 in interest alone. So while your savings sits in the bank earning less than 1 or 2%, you're paying the bank over 20% to borrow that money. That's the financial hamster wheel most people are stuck in. Now let's flip that script a little bit. Instead of keeping that $10,000 in your savings account, let's say we use that to start dividend paying whole life mutual policy, designed under the infinite banking concept, or we'll call it IBC. This isn't your typical life insurance policy. This is a banking system you own. You put that $10,000 in the first year. You're able to borrow roughly $5,000 from the policy that first year. That $5,000 is your money, and you borrow it at about 5% interest. You get that $5,000 and then you pay off that credit card in full with that loan. Boom, credit card debt is completely gone. But we're not done yet. Again, this is just an example. It's not financial advice. So here's how it's going to play out. You had about $10,000 in the savings account. You start your IBC policy with the $10,000. You borrow $5,000 from the policy at 5% interest. You use it to pay off the $5,000 credit card. Now, instead of paying the credit card company that $250 a month, you just redirect that same $250 back into your own policy. After 12 months, you've paid $3,000 back to your policy. Your policy continues to grow and earn dividends, even on the money you borrowed, and now you have built $3,000 in available cash value that you can reuse again. That $3,000 can go towards another bet, vacation, or even a new investment. But here's a key difference. If you had stayed with the credit card, that same $3,000 would have gone to the bank, gone forever. Under the IBC, you keep control, your money keeps compounding, and now you have a death benefit on top of it, just to add a little cherry on top. That's how you become your own banker. Let's recap this. Right now, we're just saying that you're saving $10,000 per year, every year. So that money we knew was going to come the next year. However, you're still making payments, and you're already working so hard for your money. The question is, who controls the banking function in your life? You or them? When you set up your own infinite banking system, you stop losing money to interest and you start recycling it back through your own system. That's what Banking for Legacy is all about. If this clicked in your brain and you're ready to see how it could work in your own situation, Let's set up a time to talk. Make sure you go over to bankingforlegacy.com or click on the link on the show notes to schedule a free discovery call. We'll walk you through the numbers, show you how to build your own private banking system, and help you take the first steps towards financial freedom. Till next time, your money, your bank, your legacy. I'm Nelson, your IBC practitioner, and I look forward to seeing you next time.